Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? Everybody?
Oh,
Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast.
so I got real quick. I did not update everybody last week. I opened it up today and I left it in drafts. Never posted it.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. That podcast being Sweet Nostalgia. As you guys saw, we weren't live last week. Some stuff happened.
As James was supposed to explain
Yeah.
and utterly failed.
Left it up to James to let everybody know because I was busy. And
I tried.
he dropped the ball.
I tried.
He fricked it up. No. But yeah, no, we're back here though, and we're talking about Minecraft. Something that a lot of people have been wanting to talk about and be a part of and hear us talk about it. And so here we are. Also, I'm sick as shit. So that's been cool.
And I'm James.
Yep, he's still James. Still James. Just like what we talked about in the last episode, the last podcast when we talked about the year one. Hola, mofos.
What's up, mofo?
What's up, Harmony? Like we talked about in the last podcast episode, James has just been James. You know what I mean? Within the year of doing this podcast,
Yeah, nothing has changed in way of James.
In the way of Ryan, it's been fucked. You know what I mean? It's been.
I mean, I got a puppy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now you got a pain in the ass now because now you got to worry about him peeing and pooping on the floor and stuff, and doing all that. So, I guess that's something that you got to deal with now. I don't have to deal with that. I don't really have to. I mean, sometimes Anna has a slip up and she'll, pee on the floor.
I believe
it.
I believe it.
Gotta wipe it up and whatever. Roll up the newspaper.
And beat her with it?
I cannot confirm nor deny. These are being recorded, so I don't want to incriminate myself.
That's a yes.
So we gotta be smart. You know what I mean? Yep. Yeah, that's what it sounds like too. Every whack, just a whack right over the head. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, we're gonna be talking about Minecraft. Everybody's been wanting to talk about it. I'm pretty excited to talk about Minecraft. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have played Minecraft since they released it on consoles in 2014.
I was saying, like right off the bat for me in Minecraft, I actually thought it was the dumbest shit ever whenever it first came out. I was not.
I mean, it was pretty fucking bare bones when it first came out.
I was not for it. You know what I mean? I think I was just like, I mean, because it came out in 2009, and it just wasn't. At the time, that type of game wasn't my thing. You know what I mean? Like survival or whatever. And
I don't know if Minecraft is considered like the granddaddy, the father of like survival sandbox games, but it definitely is for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean the huge thing about Minecraft is like it's easy
Limitless.
for kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's very like limitless for adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because like you can create.
I have
so
a buddy.
much shit.
I have a buddy that still plays it. Like it's the only game he plays, and he plays it every single day.
Yeah,
and he has for like the past decade.
You got Darius. He's extremely into Minecraft. Oh, like
Yeah.
But he's actually.
I mean, there are still old channels when we were kids that still.
Oh yeah.
Captain Sparkles.
Yeah.
Namely.
Whatever Stompy Cat or whatever the hell his name is.
There's a ton of like
Dan
Minecraft
DDM or
YouTubers.
whatever the hell his name was. Dan.
There's
something.
a ton of Minecraft YouTubers that still just play Minecraft.
And we'll talk about the new
we don't have to.
climate of Minecraft YouTubers.
We don't actually have to do that.
No, we'll talk a little bit about it because I mean that's a topic. Yeah, that's exactly how it is now. But and the same thing for Darius at the time. He was like, "This is the dumbest shit ever." but yet now he knows every in and out of Minecraft.
Yeah,
like
I used
the
to know a
percentages
lot.
of shit, and
Yeah.
you know,
I used to know a lot, but like when they started like because like after a while it was just like I think the last update that I played like heavily was the B update.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah.
and then after that I stopped playing like religiously. I did play like when they had the Realms update, I came back and played. I had a realm and it
Yeah.
was cool. Like having 10 people all at the same time just playing with you
Yeah, just having
was
like a
super sick actually.
dedicated server kind of thing,
Yeah,
dedicated
it
wham.
was super sick. I mean, and here's a little foreshadowing. We might start playing Minecraft because, dude,
Honestly.
the state of Minecraft now is actually kind of fun.
No, like us as like outside of Sweet Nostalgia, our group, our game group has been talking about playing Minecraft for a
For a
hot
while.
minute now.
Yeah.
So, but
Which is just going to be a bunch of dick towers everywhere.
probably make a giant sausage right in the middle of wherever the hell we put our base.
4 weeks a year is how Minecraft works. 2 weeks every 6 months. That's absolutely right.
Yes, sir.
You come back to enjoy the newest update and you're like, yep, it's still Minecraft.
Yeah. No, for me in Minecraft, my greater experience at Minecraft, at first it was a lot of just creative. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest. I spent a lot of time getting into that. Dylan, that's what Dylan liked doing. Dylan didn't give a single shit or a damn about playing the survival. You know what I mean? And I was the one that was like, maybe we should try one, and you know what I mean, do this and do
Maybe
that.
we
That'd
should
be
be
kind of
men.
cool. Yeah, and then he was wanting to just create dick towers and do other shit like that. But yeah, I just did a lot of creative, just creating, like making stuff, fucking around with. At first, like I would try, like I did very basic redstone, you know, just like, oh, I can put all this dust down and hit a button and set something off. You know what I mean? I think I like learned how to make like a redstone door or something like that. Like, you know, like using pistons
like
and
the
shit like
basic
that.
stuff, yeah.
And which I thought was the coolest thing ever. And then, you know, as I got a little bit older, I started learning more about, you know, redstone and made like I think I showed you like the firework thing that we did in our New Year's episode and shit. And it just kind of went from there. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of creative stuff, and you know, it was exactly that. Or like, I mean, I guess I'll get into it a little bit. I have like a real creative thing that I did, but yeah, it was just kind of like fucking off and building houses and stuff, like, you know, block houses, like no definition to it or nothing, just a straight cube in the middle of a forest. You know what I mean? What was your first?
Well, I thought you were going to continue your story. I was like,
no, I was good. I'll get into the like
my first.
super cool stuff.
It's hard for me to remember, but I wasn't a big fan of creative, and I mean I'm still not, but I do it every now and again just to like see if I can make something work as far as like an idea I had playing Minecraft.
Well, like use creative as like a testing ground.
Yeah, basically I'd use a creative world to see if I can make a like round building work, as round as you can be in a blocky game.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do
which,
that.
I mean, it does work, but on a very small, like on a small scale, it's still pretty square. But if you do it in like big buildings, you can get it pretty round.
Yeah.
But like, it's my first big thing in like Minecraft was always just like, I am a big fan of like filling out the map and just finding all of the stuff.
Oh, like,
and which wasn't really which really wasn't a thing that you could do when Minecraft first hit consoles. There wasn't the temples that you have now. There wasn't like the sunken ships.
Well,
there wasn't
nothing. It was just
it was just caves.
Yeah,
it was just caves. Really,
well, I don't even. Think caves. I mean, yeah, there's probably caves, but there's nothing in there. You know?
They had diamonds, which was basically all I really wanted to do was go find diamonds.
I mean, besides like all the basic shit that you needed to play the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it didn't have like I build castles.
I build castles.
We're at to build some castles. Actually, it sounds fun.
Actually, dude, oh, this reminds me. I have a Minecraft book here at the house that's like different like Renaissance-y building types that you can make in Minecraft. And I was like, I don't remember having this, but it's super sick.
It's wild. Like, this is like the third or fourth episode that you just have a book for whatever the hell it is that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because you had the DC
true. I actually
one.
have the Zelda book right over there.
You had a Marvel one. Did you have a DC one?
I had a DC book. Yeah.
And then
I don't think I used it on the stream, but I did have a DC book.
And then
actually,
Zelda
did we
one.
even do the DC? Yeah, we did do the DC thing. But
I
have a DC book that I didn't use. I have a Minecraft book. I actually had an episode idea about Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I have a book for that as well.
For what?
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
I don't. Maybe it's me being.
You
sick.
don't know what Ripley's Believe It or Not is? It's a really old school like, weird things that people can do or weird things that people have done.
Oh, I was about to say I don't know if it's like me being sick and my brain isn't putting it together right now. I hate those moments of, being sick and like your brain is just not firing on all cylinders. You know what I mean? And you're just like not making connections and making any like that weird sense of like whenever you wake up and you have like that delirium of like, oh, where am I? You start saying shit that makes no sense.
So Ripley's Believe It or Not is an American franchise founded by Robert Ripley, which deals with bizarre events and items so strange and unusual that readers might question the claims. Originally a newspaper panel, Believe It or Not feature proved popular. It was later adapted into a wide variety of formats, including radio, television, comic books, all this other stuff. But basically, it's just a bunch of weird stuff that people have claimed that have been a part, or like I remember one thing was like there was a cauldron that was a part of like some culty thing that happened. I don't remember, but it's stuff like that it's super funny stuff like that. I also had an idea about Guinness World Records. We could talk about that. Yeah. And I have the 2025 Guinness Book of World Records.
Got a book for everything. Garrett also says y'all should do a Minecraft playthrough following the book's instructions. That'd be cool. That'd actually be
sure.
Cool. Because we all know how to play Minecraft, but we have to play it to this.
Yeah, we should do it in survival though.
Yeah,
that would make it much more fun. And it wouldn't just be like episode, because in creative you could build that pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, we could do it in like an hour. Not even that, depending on what it is. No, I think that'd be fun. Just like a step by step, put the page up there on the screen. Like, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that.
I know they sell quite a few books like that, like build instruction, tutorial stuff like that.
That'd be cool. That would be fun. Yeah, no, I'll tell that creative thing that I did. Yeah, I think the most creative thing that I did on Minecraft, and I said it when I found it and I showed it to you. I miss this creative side of me. I feel like I don't know where I did so much, but I spawned into a creative world on Minecraft, and then I found a village. And I completely overhauled the village. I built a wall completely around it, miles high wall.
What got trumped up?
And then we keep all of them illegals out. And then them illegal villagers. Keep them villagers out. No, so
come and take your fucking jobs.
I completely redid the entire village in stone. You know what I mean? And this one for one, I just redid it all in stone, in different types of stone, and did my own thing. And but I created a whole story. I was gonna make it an adventure mode, to where have a friend come over, then I just load them in adventure mode and play my game, and it basically be a small little RPG type game where I had it set up where you would start in this house, you would open up this chest, and I wrote in a book. I wrote an entire fucking couple page backstory of how you got there.
Something he can definitely do in RPG Maker now.
Yeah, how you got there, why you're there, that you're this adventurer that was found essentially kind of like the beginning of New Vegas a little bit. Like,
D&D-esque.
like you were left to die and shit, and this
You
guy
got
found
shot in
you.
your face.
Yeah. And he tells you to go, but then there's another book that is like that guy talking to you, and he tells you, oh, go to this shop or whatever, talk to him, and he'll get you set up. And you go, and what I did was you walk into this shop. I put like a villager behind like this, whatever, but I put a pressure plate. Whenever you walked over it, it shot a book up and shot it into your inventory. And you open the book, and it's a quest. It's your interaction with like the guy and shit. And he tells you, I sent you to like a library or something like that. He's like, oh, I need you to go find this book, and it's like it should be over here by this church or whatever. And then the church, I put like a small little puzzle or something like that. Like it was something stupid, nothing like big or anything, just some like obstacle course type shit. And you get up there and everything. You find the book at the top of the church, and then you take it back to him and you throw it into a hopper, and then you throw it into the hopper, and it shoots out. I think it shot out like emeralds, like money, because you get paid for doing your job, or it threw out like a quest item or something like that. I can't remember, but I made like 3 or 4 little quests. One where you had to break a guy out of jail and shit by breaking into the guard's house and shit, and like I put like another puzzle thing, like a puzzle, quote unquote, and you get under his house and get the key, and then like you put the key there to unlock him, but unlocking him to free him, it literally was a trap door that sent him into a thing of water. That water pushed him outside of the town's wall and shit, and he tells you to go find him outside of the place, and then like same thing, shoots up a fucking book, and he's like, oh, it's like some great heist thing, and he tells you to go out in the woods and find this guy that has like the material for you to break into this place to get a bunch of treasure and shit. I did a whole 9 fucking yards, dude. I literally went far into the woods, like from the fucking village that I made, and built like a tiny little house and put a villager in there. So much shit, dude. So much fucking shit. And I put a backstory to the town that you're in. I created like a giant effigy to the person that created the fucking town, basically. And then I made like
yourself.
No, yeah, I guess. Like I guess I made my own like little avatar or whatever in Minecraft, and then I built a cult for that guy. Like there's a cult because it was called like Outrim or some shit, and built a cult up in the mountain. Literally, if you look up in the mountain, there's like a snowy mountain and shit like that. You'll see like a black building, and it's a cult. Dude, I did so much fucking shit. I even like went out there and paved a way, like how you can use like the hoe or whatever, and you can till the grass and make it like.
I think it's the shovel now.
Yeah, you do something where you can basically like carve a path, where it looks like a dirt path basically, and did that all the way up to it and shit, dude. I did so much stuff to that. It was ridiculous. And now I get into Minecraft and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm just chilling. I'm like, Mom, what do we do?
It's a lot of like sandbox games now.
Yeah.
Like sandbox crafting games like that. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. What bothers me, like personally, is just like, where did my creativity go? You know what I mean? I'm like, I did so much, spent so much time doing it. Grant, I was probably like 16 or something like that, 15. And now I can't think of shit. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I don't really have that. Because like, as it's been predetermined or said already, I should say, it's like, I am a base bitch.
Oh yeah, you base
like,
bitch.
That creative thing. I mean, you saw my grounded house.
Yeah.
I haven't really lost it, but as far as like being super, super creative is like making an entire town and shit. Nah.
Yeah, like I feel like
the most I do in that is like D&D, but
I feel like if I were to be, I don't like being base bitch. I'm not that kind of guy. I prefer to be the one to go out and get the material. You know what I mean? I'm a hunter, not a gatherer kind of guy. And
You're not a hunter, not a gatherer.
no, I said I am. I'm a hunter, not a gatherer kind of guy. I would rather go do the hunting and getting the material and doing all that shit. You know, I guess
That's
you're gathering
Ryan.
material, but I would rather be going out there getting my hands dirty than building the base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I do it.
And so I feel like if I were to sit down and have to be base bitch, then I would create something nice and, you know, do whatever. Especially if I just had to sit there and you guys brought me the material and it's like I get to build whatever I want. Sure. You know what I mean? I'd have fun with it.
Well, the thing is like I always just do it because I get pretty particular about like how the base is set up.
Yeah.
It's not like a feng shui thing, but it's like an efficiency type of thing.
No, I mean,
especially with games like, you know, Grounded, who have
there are like chests and, you know,
chests and hot deposits, and, you know, the workbench is right next to the chest because you can pull the items from it and stuff like that. It's like as efficient. I try to make it as efficient as possible.
Yeah.
But with games like Minecraft that don't have that, it opens up the more creative thing. And I mean, the last time I built a Minecraft thing, I just built this little like 8x8 shack.
Yeah.
And called it a day.
Garrett says, I feel like Dune brought my creative side out again. Yeah, I will say, Garrett's gone hard in the sauce when it came to like building the base.
Old Dune.
On Dune. No, I mean he made a fucking solid base. Like the base he made for us literally looks like it was just like a pre-generated like thing, like in game, you know, like dev created it kind of thing. It looks good. He did a hell of a job for it.
What do they call those?
Prefab?
Yeah, prefabs, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks like a prefab job, you know what I mean? Like he just bought it on Amazon and plopped it right there, you know what I mean?
The old prefab job.
Prefab. Yeah, I come into every situation prefabbed, you know what I mean? Because you never know. You know what I mean?
You never know when the fab has to happen, so prefab is always the way I go.
Yeah, I prefabbed or at least half-fabbed.
Half-fabbed. Half-fabbed is a bold choice.
Well, you know, because you come in half-fabbed because it's like you never know. You know, you don't want to like ruin, you know,
I think
the
they
time.
just call that fluffing, right?
It's edging, I think is what the
Edging.
kids call it now. But
Yeah, fluffing is
fluffing is just like getting a half chub. You know what I mean? That's fluff.
half chubbing it up.
Yeah.
If you're going to take a nude, you want to fluff up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, always grab it, flap it around a little bit just to get the blood going.
This is the inner workings of a man's mind.
Oh, 100%.
It's truly
guarantee you, ladies out there.
Hey, babe, what are you thinking about? Nothing. Thinking about fucking fluffing for the nude you're going to take later.
Ladies, go ask your man if he's ever fluffed his stuff before he sent you a spicy picture. It's 100%. And ask him how he did it.
Ask him about the urinal cakes.
Yeah, ask him how he did it. Because guaranteed, he grabs it by the base and just fucking throws it around a little bit. Just tries to, you know, or does that thing where you put it on the thumb and you just like a fucking
I like the old Heinz 57, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it's a can of Grizzly, you know what I mean? Just get it going. Get the blood to the tip.
This is truly awful.
No. We're really showing how hell, I mean, I'm not going to go because it was a pretty gross conversation. I think the last time you were here when we recorded and we just completely outed how men work to Anna.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I can't even remember exactly what we talked about. But
I don't know, but it was something pretty gross.
It was very
and I think
gross.
it had something to do with poop.
Possibly. Knowing us, possibly.
It probably had something to do with poop.
100%. But yeah. Buying Minecraft for me, it's always like kind of like what Garrett said. The 4 weeks a year is how Minecraft works, or 2 weeks every 6 months. It's definitely been one of those games. It's one of those games that I like really enjoy. I do enjoy playing Minecraft and enjoy Minecraft for what it is, but it's something like it holds my attention for like a little while and then it goes away. And it's something I don't know. And I'm kind of a weird person to maybe speak on it a little bit because I'm such somebody anymore. It's hard for me just to sit and play a game. You know what I mean? Especially something that doesn't just have a quick return on investment. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like if I'm playing Call of Duty, even if it's the campaign, it's like, okay, I completed this mission. I'm done with this mission. You know what I mean? There's a very quick end to what I'm doing, you know, versus something like Minecraft. There's, depending on what you're doing, there's no end to what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing it to go to like the, you know, to the end and kill the Ender Dragon and shit like that.
This is why I gravitate towards like games like Grounded, where like there's a clear objective. There's a clear things that you want to do in the game. Yeah,
and I think that's why I like The Forest as well, because there is an ending to The Forest. There's a whole point to everything that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you sit there in the forest and you collect your shit and whatever, and you build it up or whatever. But like, there's clear points of interest that give you items to prolong the story, but also like get you to like that part in the story. Like, because like if you don't have these items, you're gonna like, you can get there, but you're gonna have a bitch of a time doing it. You know what I mean? If you're not like equipped enough. Same thing with Grounded, like trying to fight, you know, a brood mother with little to nothing. You know what I mean? Or you know, or even Elden Ring, trying to fight a boss and you're not, you know, leveled up enough. You know what I mean? Like you can do it, but you're gonna have
as a standard player, not really possible. But if you're you know seasoned,
I would say when I first played Elden Ring. Go ahead. I said when I first played Elden Ring, it was my first time really playing a Souls game, and I think I did. Yeah, I fought the first boss very underleveled. I think I just basically went straight to him and just did that. Because I think I asked somebody.
Well, yeah, and if you don't get to like, I don't think, like level 15, 20-ish before you fight Margit, you're going to have a bit of a tough time.
Oh, no. I think I was maybe like like level 3. You know what I mean? Like I did not do much shit.
Or like the starting classes, I think the most you can be is level 10, and the least you could be without being like the homeless class is 6, 7.
I guess like what I'm saying, like I only maybe leveled up 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah, I think because the homeless dude starts at like level 0, but he has a 10 in every stat, which is kind of cool.
But I can't remember what the fuck I started off as.
Probably like everybody else and started as a samurai.
I think my new playthrough, that's what I did. But my first one I ever did, I was something
Samurai
else.
is very good, though. Samurai starts with a bleed weapon, and bleed is just very good.
But what were you saying before I started talking about Elden Ring?
Don't remember.
Good.
I was like,
well, I think it was like fighting bosses and having like a clear objective. You know what I mean?
I really like that much more than like, because like Minecraft is. I mean, Minecraft is what it is, right? I mean, it's the name of it. You mine and you craft stuff. But outside of that, there's really not a whole lot to do. You know what I mean? You can go, you hunt the end and you can go to the Nether and stuff like that. But like, as far as like,
it does have an objective. Your objective is to get to, ironically, the end. You know what I mean? And beat the Ender Dragon. Then
and I will give it to Minecraft. Not an easy thing to do. Not an easy thing at all.
So much shit you
have to kill. You have to kill so many Endermen, and then you have to go to the Nether and get that blazing powder to make Eyes of Ender, to then put it in the end portal after you find it. It's like, dude.
I will say they definitely very well integrated every aspect of the game to get you to the end. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that you can just, like, do this or do that. Like, you...
I mean, it was pretty well thought out, for sure.
Like, you specifically
like,
have
all
to
of that. This. All of that is, like, going and finding Enderman is a bitch of a thing. It's a bitch of a thing. It's like they're not like a heavily spawned mob, right?
Yeah.
You'll get one every so often.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not like spawning cows or like spawning pigs or anything like that, right? Those spawn in like packs of 4. You know what I mean? Like getting an Enderman, like, yeah, you can get it, but it's not even guaranteed that they drop a Ender Pearl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which sucks because they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, no, they'll fuck your shit up. And that's the thing too. Yeah, they did well of like having this like, I don't know, this level of difficulty. You know what I mean? Of like, because in most other survival games, like you kill that
Are we
thing.
both wearing some fucking hoochie daddies right now?
I'm wearing my my Junji Ito shorts.
Daddy's wearing some shorts too, man.
Yes, sir.
Mine's got roses all over it.
Mine has people ripped in half with their entrails coming out.
We are two different people. We are two very different people.
Yeah, mine.
You have your shirt says "Don't be a salty bitch," and mine is Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu as the
Kool-Aid man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Nope. Yeah. Don't be a salty bitch and dismembered bodies. So it's a
Two very different people.
kind of guy.
Anyways,
I
yeah.
am.
So like, I mean, I've been wanting to, I've been wanting to play like a more like creative kind of game. You know what I mean? Because like, as much as I love Grounded, you're accosted all the time, right? There's bugs everywhere. You know what I mean? And the objectives, there's a ton of them, and you're gonna want to be doing them because like the more you kill bugs, the more you're gonna have to defend your base. The more you defend your base, the more you stay at your base, which means you're not going to be getting your. Thanks, dude. Love the fit
Harvey
check.
says, love the fit check. Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, but it's like
I stood on my chair for that.
you what?
I stood on my chair for that.
I put a foot in the chair. I'm also a lot taller than you though. Anyways, with Grounded, staying at your base is like never really a thing you want to do in Minecraft. I feel like that's a lot of the time you spend. You know what I mean?
Just hanging out
It's
at
like
the base. Yeah.
hanging out at your base and like building stuff that you're like, this would look cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think what I like about Minecraft a little bit is like you have your dedicated things to like make shit. You know what I mean? Like oh, you need this to make this potion, or you know you have a library to enchant this or whatever. But like when it comes down to like farming stuff, you have to build the farm. You know what I mean? Like you have to actually farm it. Like you have to plant it, water it, and you can build like automatic farmers. Like I did at one time. I built an automatic wheat farm where it was like this like level
Those are fun. Yeah.
thing.
It's like a tiered thing. It's like 1, 2, 3, and you have water whoosh down.
Yeah,
All
and
the wheat and the seeds deposited in a hopper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, which is a pretty easy thing to do. Albeit if you know how to work with redstone.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, farms like that are super cool. My favorite one was always like an indoor farm, like an indoor tiered farm where like instead of the platforms that like descend down, it was just floors of crops. that
Oh,
you
like
would
different
flood.
farms and shit like
Yeah.
that. You know, I've seen people do that where they had like bunches of different types of farms. I think one time too, I made a mob farm where I built it in creative, but like
Yeah, it's
built this, like-
basically you have like your little spawner cages and you build a thing around it.
yeah,
And then
or
you just
you can
you-
do a natural one where you just like build like super high up in the air, and then you make it super dark inside of it, and then it'll just naturally spawn inside of the
yeah, it's a lot harder to do because then you have to wait for spawns to happen.
yeah.
Whereas like a spawner is just it'll fill it up quick as shit, and then you can just knock them out. Especially like skeleton farms.
Yeah,
Skeleton farms are super
I did
easy.
have a skeleton farm on. If everybody remembers when I first started at my Twitch, I started a world for people to join me and play Minecraft. I was like probably like 14, and I was like, I just want people to play Minecraft. So I went on Twitch, went live on Twitch, and just had people.
with people.
And on that world, I found a spawner, like a skeleton spawner, and did that. Built a fucking spawn trap, and they'll just like fall down, and like the water would push them into this like little spot. And I made it to where like they can't hit me, but I could hit them, and I'll just you know, smack the shit out of them and get a bunch of bones and, you know,
them
all that
bones.
stuff.
Chicken spawner is also pretty easy to do too.
Yeah, I did have one of those, like, where it was very inhumane. It was just every time, like,
always, dude. I mean, did you see the Minecraft movie?
Did they actually, like, do, like, the type of chicken spawner?
It was a full chicken. If you, like, watch the lava chicken song right before it shows how a chicken spawner is made. It spawns a chicken. It spawns a chicken egg. It pops open into a chicken, and then it's dropped into lava.
That's cool. That's what mine was. Yeah, it was just one of those, like, where, you know, one will be born and then one would die, pretty much. And then I did a fishing one. It was like an XP farm or whatever, where you literally just have to, like, you set it up a certain way. I don't remember how to fucking do it. I have one on that same world, but you just sit there and you just hold down your trigger and you just, like, keep casting your line and shit and keep catching stuff. And so, one, you got unlimited fish.
Fishing's a lot different than that now. You have to wait for, because now when you go fishing, there's a trail of bubbles that comes and shows you when the fish is going to grab. So then you then hook the fish.
Yeah. I'm sure they patched a lot of those little exploits and shit like that. I'm sure there's, like, new ways of doing it, but, you know.
Not as far as, like, the farming or the
because those aren't exploits, but I'm talking about, like, maybe the XP shit or whatever, because, like I said, that fishing one was like an XP thing. But I mean, also, if you do a mob, like a skeleton fucking farm, you're also getting XP from killing those too. But you just cast your line and hold the thing. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, with Minecraft, Minecraft has this, like, thing about it where you have this free roam to create literally whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? In the sense, like, if you want,
like, different things that anybody can do, like the super flat worlds.
Yeah.
Did you ever make one of those?
Yeah, no. That's so. When we were talking about testing, I literally made a flat world and I called it testing, and I would literally build stuff. And, you know, I would have, like, prototypes and different, you know, this is Mach 1 and Mach 2 or whatever. And
I had the same thing. It was a super flat world that I would, like, see if I could, like, make like specific dimensions work out on, like, a Minecraft building I was trying to make. I mean, it didn't always work, but
hey, man, gotta have a hypotenuse. You gotta try it. Hypotenuse is not the thing. Hypothesis.
It's not, but I was gonna move on.
No, I was making
no, but, like, it was. I got pretty heavy into Minecraft when it first, like, when they added, like, a lot of stuff to Minecraft, like, not just, like, when it released on console, but, like, a few years later when there was, like, a ton of stuff that you could do in Minecraft. I got, like, real into it. Like, I built a whole. I think me and my buddy built, like, a whole spaceship, like, in the sky.
That's sick.
And it was, like, huge. No. It was, like, friggin', it was big.
No, that fucking reminds me. I used to do this was big on Minecraft a little bit, but pixel art. I used to do the whole pixel art thing, and a lot of it was, like, me looking up one and basically just fucking matching it. You know what I mean? And not me doing it and creating it. I wasn't that. I'm creative in a different way. I'm not artsy creative. You know what I mean? I can't paint you nothing or do pixel art in that sense. But I can sure as fuck look at a picture and copy it. You know what I mean? I can definitely do that. I hate it when my nose ring gets rolled around. But I definitely did pixel art. No, I never built anything really in the sky. I always wanted to, but what I really want to do, and what I think we should do in our group world, if we do one, I won't even say when we do it, I want to do, like, a tree house. You know what I mean? I want to build.
That's not an easy thing to do.
I want to build a tree house. I think that'd be fun.
I think because, like, tree houses, they're cool, right? But, like, a lot of the idea there is, like, an Ewok village. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. It'd be cool to, like, build it.
I had the same idea. Like, I think I booted it up. Cece made me play it with her, like, I think, like, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And I had the same like idea. I was like, I'm gonna want to make a tree house. So I like went to the jungle where like the tallest trees are, and I was like, I'm just gonna build like an Ewok thing. And brother, I got so annoyed trying to do it.
We got to build the tree too. Yeah, that's exactly what was popping into my head too, Garrett. It was like,
Oh, you want to build the actual tree?
build the
Okay.
tree. Yeah,
Okay.
like so like we cut down the trees and shit like that, and then we just take the
Yeah.
blocks and like build our own tree, but build it because I want to build it like, you know, like I'm gonna take it like a small scale, for example, but like a 4x4 fucking tree trunk, and then like we can build it, and we don't have to build it looking exactly like a Minecraft tree, but like
4x4 is a lot smaller than you think it is.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, but I'm just using that as small scale. I'm just, you
Okay.
know, throwing numbers out there. But make the tree, but then like we can also like actually design it, like, you know, like take also other part like blocks and make it look like the roots are coming out. You know what I mean? Like towards the corners, like maybe put it out.
So you
know
just
what I
want to
mean?
make the Deku tree from Zelda.
Well, I mean, if you want to put it
But
that
livable.
way. Yeah. So essentially just make a giant tree and actually have it come out, not just, like I said, be like a fucking block, like a Minecraft tree. Unless we like want to do that aesthetic of like, oh, it's just a
You
really
want
big,
it to be okay.
you know,
You want it to be like
like an
textured and
actual
stuff,
tree.
too.
Like I want it to be
Okay.
textured and like, you know, like, cause like whenever you see a tree, it doesn't, like some trees, yes, are just like a pole into the ground and shit like that. But whenever you see huge, big trees, you usually see it like, you know, in like
The Erd
4
tree.
different corners. you know.
Eesh.
What do you say?
The Erd tree.
Oh, yes, sir. Tree tard. That's what we're going to call it. That'll be our tree. That'll be our home. But that's what we should do. We should just build the tree and then build, you know, everything out of it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. I never had a tree house growing up as a kid, so you know I can at least
Neither did I.
live out that fantasy of having a tree house
Virtually.
Yeah, I think that's where this idea is coming from. You know what I mean? And then we can build our entire society within that tree. You know, we have a farm in the tree, and it's kind of like this is a good little segue into like the the online shit with Minecraft, like the games, like the Skyblock and I don't know. I'm not too well versed in like the games. I know
There's
what
like
some of them
there's-
are. I don't know the names.
There's a few of them now. Like there's one called like Pillow Wars. There's one that they actually have like a Minecraft did a Nerf crossover.
Pillow Wars sounds like a
recently.
game that your uncle would ask you to play. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's a wild name. You get some munch.
It did. Give me a second.
But yeah, no, that's what Pillow Wars sounds like to me. It sounds like a weird game to do with your uncle. Is that still the same? Can we? Why are these all different? This is stupid. We'll make this small again to at least fit into there. But no, I think what I was talking about, like Minecraft has these like those game modes. You have like the Pillow War, you have Skyblock or whatever. The Skyblock one is one that I would want to play. That seems fun because like you start off, you start off on like a small little thing in the sky, a small little block in the sky, hence the name Ryan, you dumbass. But you have like very little material to build and to survive off of. You know what I mean? Like they give you, you know, one tree plant, you know, a seed for some sort of like crop or whatever, and you have to survive off that small thing. Which, and, I mean, I could be wrong with the names or whatever. I just know one's called Skyblock, and then there's there's like one in the same vein of, you know, you have enemies and other quadrants of the map and shit, and you have to you guys fight with each other. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, there is a Hunger Games.
Yeah, there's like a Hunger Games one.
Yeah.
One block? Yeah, I don't know. I
so like, yeah, there is that game mode where it's like one block, one tree, and one chest.
Yeah, and you have to survive
and
off
have
of
to
that.
like try to survive off of that, which is wild.
Dude, I think it's cool. I like that. And you have to expand it out, and then there's like, or I think there's like you can expand it out, and then there's other. It's kind of like the game Raft, where you'll like see, which that's a good survival game.
Yeah.
We should definitely play that. I love Raft, but it's not on console, which is stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Raft is on console?
It's not crossplay.
No, that's gay. But yeah, it you can like build out and go to like these other platforms to get more items and shit like that to help you. There's this one, I can't remember what it was called, that was pretty fun, where like the ground is falling like underneath you, like you have to hit the block underneath like your opponent and shit like that to get them to fall through the map and go in the lava and shit like that. I can't remember what it's called. That one's super fun. That one's super butthole clenching, I'll tell you that. Trying to making sure that you don't get
like that Fall Guys game mode.
Pretty much. Like, yeah, you just can't you're just like on one like some big ass map and you're smacking blocks underneath your opponent to try to get them to fall through into like the lava or some shit like that. That one's really fun. I think it was one of those. I
don't remember what that one's called.
It was one of those moments that whenever like Minecraft started releasing the online shit like that I was just like, what's going on with Minecraft? Like Minecraft is different now, and like I think for me, I don't know, maybe started getting worried for like Minecraft and like where like the direction it was going of like this whole online and like having game modes and having this weird online community, you know what I mean? Like maybe it might turn into like a Roblox thing, or it might turn into like a I don't know, something not good, because like Minecraft, I don't know, because like I don't, because like, and I guess that kind of indirectly pours into, like, this isn't a topic that I like directly wanted to talk about, but we talked about it a little bit off the beginning. Because like Minecraft is already a children-centric game, you know what I mean, and that worried me at the time. Even though like I was maybe 18 when I started seeing that shit. Maybe, I don't know. That worried me of like it turning into like that Roblox thing of like you got full ass adults on there trying to do their thing or whatever, and do the PDF shit. And
well, I mean, yeah.
And then now like what we're talking about like off the top of the video of like the current climate of Minecraft YouTubers, like the fact that it's legitimately a meme and a joke to call somebody a Minecraft YouTuber, you know what I mean, because of the implications that they in fact are a file of sorts, you know what I mean? And that's just, I don't know, that's just that scary part of whenever children games gain this online accessibility, you know what I mean, and having that world, and because that's what like where a lot of like that's where fucking Roblox is nowadays, you know what I mean. I couldn't tell you how many fucking stories I've read about adults trying to do shit on Roblox and stuff and swindle kids and shit. And that's my weird thing too, is like I want to understand where the connection to that type of person and Minecraft come from. You know what I mean? It's like why is that the thing? Why is that the game of choice for that type of person? You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same thing of, like I said before, of like I've always seen that type of person be very, very heavily into Power Rangers. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I'm not, and that's not a dig on. If you enjoy Power Rangers, you enjoy Power Rangers. But that still does not, in my experience, a lot of that type of person they've always been really into Power Rangers. I'm not even joking, because like there's a person that I like knew growing up that is in jail currently for that type of thing, and they were extremely into Power Rangers. And then I've seen a bunch of people online and that same thing, and so like that's just my thing of like I don't understand like where Minecraft and that got correlated and shit. I don't know, Minecraft.
Well, if you think about it, it's predominantly a children's game.
Yeah, I mean, besides like the obvious
online,
you know what I mean?
and then they added online capabilities to a children's game. That's why you see like games like Bluey or Peppa Pig. They're just
a game.
Little,
You know what I mean?
yeah, they're just little fun games. You know what I mean? And then, you know, you introduce like online capabilities, and of course your kids are going to want to be like, well, I want to play with my friends. You know.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age, it's like I can't get Braden to not want to play with his like friends. You know what I mean? So, like when they're playing Fortnite, they get into like
it's so.
I had to have a conversation with Braden the other day because he was in a party with a kid that was literally slurring.
Like throwing out
saying
slurs,
racial slurs. Yeah.
And I was like,
no,
kids anymore.
I was like, I looked at him. I was like, Braden, no, that's not okay. You don't need to be hanging out with that person at all. You don't need to be in a party with that person at all. And they were like, well, it wasn't him. It was his cousin. And I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. Don't need to be
I don't care at all.
Yeah, no. And I don't think Minecraft has voice chat. I think it just has text chat still. I don't know. I don't
know. I've always been in a party when I played Minecraft. So.
Yeah. But yeah, whenever you get those games, like, and it's always not necessarily just like the online capability; it's the ability to create a server. You know what I mean? Because even games like fucking Among Us, like there's one time I had Among Us on my phone, and I got on there and there was like, 18 plus role play. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
yep.
You guys are role playing and fucking Among Us. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop.
I had to have like a come to Jesus moment, I guess you could say. It's like my daughter was watching a Minecraft channel, and the Minecraft YouTuber, her name is Afmau.
Yeah, Catherine loves Afmau.
The thing is like they have videos where like they're pregnant,
yeah,
and they're dating each other, and I'm like, yo,
this is the thing. I'm gonna say this, like, because like him and I are, both parents and stuff, and so he can second this and everything that I'm saying. I'm going full screen because this is like an important thing. Watch what your children are watching. Listen to, because like, better yet, don't just watch it. Listen to it, because the thing is, I couldn't tell you how many times. Yeah, like I've rather it be CC watching it or Catherine that I've caught on YouTube and like children's YouTube of. They're presented as like one. It was Bluey. It was literally Bluey, and Bingo doing stuff. But Bluey was pregnant, or something like that. Like Bluey and Bingo are children. They are little girls, and like Bluey was pregnant. Bingo died. All this other crazy shit, and the same thing with the Afmau stuff. Like it's presented.
And there's other things that they do too. Is like the Sprunky stuff. When Sprunkies
do
was, like,
not
huge
let your kid
ago.
watch Sprunky.
Don't let your kids watch Sprunky stuff, because the people who do that stuff, it's weird.
Because
it's weird, man.
Because like here's the thing, you can talk, because there's like 2 points of it. You can talk about it in like a religious symbolic standpoint, or you can just talk about it in the straight human to human standpoint. Sprunkies, they're all like dead. If you watch a single Sprunky thing, there's like this alternate version of them, and
so
they're
here's
like
the thing.
dead and
the
fucked
actual
up.
Sprunkies are just make music noise. That's all they do. It's just a little app or a little PC game that you can download, and they make just music, right? That's all it was intended to do. But then like these YouTubers picked it up and they started making these lore things about them.
But like dark, fucked up lore.
Yeah, dark shit. And like some of them, there's like one of them was carrying a shotgun, the other one had half of his face blown off.
Yeah,
one of them was like possessed by a demon.
Yeah,
and then there's just so many different things, and I'm like, okay, this isn't happening.
No, because like I said, like you can speak on it on like a religious symbolic standpoint, and just just a normal thing. Children don't need to be watching stuff of like half dead, you know, whatever, and like they're like presented as this childish thing, and but yet it's talking about like death, murder, pregnancy, like kissing, sex, all this crazy shit. Like, and you know, and I'm not gonna get political or anything into it, but it's just a certain thing that just keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And you know, and I'm gonna, since we have a bit of a platform, I'm going to use it in a sense of like, it just needs to fucking stop. Stop putting this shit into children stuff. Leave it the fuck alone. Stop marketing like that type of shit as children's stuff. Let them count numbers. Let them count have colors
I wish
and
that
shape.
YouTube would just like automatically age restrict stuff.
Well, yeah. So YouTube now is like for people that aren't into these. So whenever we create a video, we legally have to put that like our stuff isn't for kids. Like because like whenever you post a video now, it has to be whether it's made for children or not. And the thing is, and if you don't meet that criteria, your video will be taken down. You could be, you know, you can get strikes. You can get, you know, sued. You know, you can get
you
fined.
can physically get sued for it.
And shit, like YouTube is cracking down on it, but it needs to be tougher because like you can talk about, you know, the whole thing of like, oh, you're the parent and you just need to do whatever, you know, moderate. Yes, there's that level of monitoring your children and what they do and being that parent, you know what I mean? Because like yes, like
but here's the thing, we do, but not every parent is us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And then two, you're not always going to be able to do that. You know, there's going to be moments where they're like out, you know, somebody for me that, you know, my child will also live with their mother, you know, and then come to me and, you know, flip flop and shit. Like there could be a chance of your child watching it at some other house, you know what I mean? And that obviously comes into, you know, communication and co-parenting, and that's a whole nother box of worms or whatever. We're not that type of channel. But, you know, talking about YouTube and talking about content, we are that type of channel. And that's something that needs to stop. You know what I mean? And I know this is a big tangent off of Minecraft and stuff like that, but you know, it still correlates into you know, a children centric thing being a front for this, you know,
Inappropriate content,
inappropriate gain, or you know, whatever type of gain that you're trying to get. You're trying to use, you know, monetize, you know, off of children. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, like, you know, you have these content creators that will create childish things because they know that they will blow up. You know what I mean? There for sure are YouTubers out there that aren't doing these childish videos for children. They're doing it because they know that they will like blow the fuck up. Like Miss Rachel, she seems like a genuine, you know, she wants to do it for kids and make kids content.
She just had a baby.
Huh?
She just had a baby.
She did? Sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I know that is CC watches Miss Rachel.
And then, but then I do see
the other person on that channel was doing videos for a long time because she had a kid.
And then I do see these other like dudes, like, you know, young guys like doing videos and shit like that for kids. And
I mean,
it's just like,
namely, like children on YouTube. Period. I think is inappropriate.
yeah. 100%.
I mean, I don't care that kids watch YouTube, but I think like kids making YouTube videos specifically, I think is inappropriate.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But like, namely, look at Ryan's World, right? So like,
oh yeah, I mean, because at that point, that's just exploitation. You're just exploiting your child.
I feel like, and I could be wrong about this, but I feel like it came out that his mom was like very controlling and making him do videos and stuff. Like I said, I could be wrong about this. I don't really know, but I feel like it was one of those situations. Yeah. And the thing is if you make if you're physically making your kid make videos like that, dude, that's, I mean, child abuse?
No, 100%.
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
it is, for sure. Yeah, and to like to wrap up like this whole side of things and talking about this like more deeper,
we're a
darker
comedy podcast.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Well, I did like we got into that point of like children centric things and online, and we're online, and like I said earlier, we have a small platform. You know what I mean? It may not be that big. You know, we're broaching 200 subscribers and everything, which thanks to everybody for that. And But if I have a voice on the internet, I'm going to use it to push something, and what I'm going to push is stop this shit, and it needs to be more under control and stuff like that. And granted, like I know it's gonna happen because like you just have disgusting fucking people, and if you are somebody that does that shit, and you know that you're not going to admit it or anything. And I'm not threatening or doing anything like that. You're not going to admit that you're that type of person. But I hope that you feel the shame of having somebody tell you this. Stop. You're a piece of shit. You're a terrible person, and you're gonna burn in hell for it. 100%. As a father and as that shit, I try to be a very calm and loving person, you know what I mean, and my endeavors and everything into life. But I swear to Christ, that would be the one thing in my life I would break over. You know what I mean? Stop. Like Michael Jordan said, just stop. Get some help. So,
just do it.
we'll leave it at that. But yeah, no, so that was a point in Minecraft for me that I was just kind of like I don't know, and like I think what we talked about in one of our other podcast episodes is like I'm like almost surprised that Minecraft doesn't have a battle pass. You know what I mean? Like we're getting to that point. Once you enter in, like you have a game like this, and like a game that is so big in maybe main, I guess, I don't know if you can use mainstream as the word.
Still is. I mean, kids play it all the time. My kids still play it. It's one of those games I don't see dying.
No, it's been around.
It's right up there with Fortnite. It's right up there with Roblox. It's right up there with Call of Duty. It's just one of those games. It's probably not going to die. As long as they keep updating it, as long as they keep working on it, it's just not going to go anywhere.
It's a game that's like getting like weirdly enough and sadly enough, and makes me feel old. A game that's getting close to being 20 years old.
Oh yeah,
and it's only had one iteration. Oh, I can't say one iteration because it has Java, Bedrock, and whatever, Windows Edition or whatever, Console Edition, all that shit. So I can't say one iteration.
Not anymore, but it's all one edition now.
A game that has not had a 2, you know what I mean, or anything like that.
Yeah,
since it's in the almost 20 years that it's been out.
It won't ever. They won't. They don't need to make a sequel.
You're not excited for Minecraft 2?
If they ever make Minecraft 2, it better be all circles.
That'd be so. I mean, yeah, that's my thing of like, I don't even think you would have to really make a Minecraft 2. Just do what they've been doing. So. Just make updates. And like, because
it's not in an Unreal Engine. It's its own engine. I'm pretty sure.
Probably. And that's my thing too. Like, even graphically, they've made graphical updates. Even just
I told you before we started. They added shaders and wind effects on foliage, and that's just me playing the first 10 minutes. The water has physics. Like you can see it like moving and shit now. It's actually, and I was like, this isn't even modded.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about Minecraft is like,
Minecraft uses its custom built engine.
Like, you see so many games come out with a second game, and they're like, oh, it's like a graphical update and all this, and whole new things and blah, blah, blah,
namely Smite. Right. Smite was made in Unreal 3, okay? And they made a second one in Unreal 5.
Yeah,
and it's basically just a 1-for-1.
And you could have Minecraft's been updating the graphics just through its own fucking thing. You know what I mean? And ads. And granted, I'm not a game designer, so I don't know fully what they're doing and how they're able to do that. But they're adding in quality of life graphical stuff just through regular ass updates. So they're giving you new stuff, new ways to play the game, and making it look better. They're making a blocky 64-bit game look better. You know what I mean? Just through updates that, it's like, oh, Minecraft has an update. And usually whenever you update a game through Steam or through your console and shit like that, and it's like, oh, yeah, we just fixed this and we...
Yeah, well, you can always tell the difference. If it's a few megabytes, 100, 200 megabytes, you're like, okay, just a patch. But if you're seeing a 10 gig update, you're like, oh.
Well,
we
no.
got new content, baby.
Well, even then, I've had games on Steam that's like a gig update and fucking or a couple gigs and nothing was done. You know what I mean?
that's a lot of bug fixes.
Like,
That's a lot of bug fixes.
well, or like even or take another survival game, sandbox survival game, fucking the realistic Minecraft, fucking 7 Days to Die. That's Minecraft just with HD textures on it, basically.
Sort of.
And but it's a game that's been in beta for 20 years. Not actually, but it's been in beta for a long time.
Yeah, the game actually went through a re-release.
Well, yeah,
because the original version was dog shit.
I don't even I think
Popular consensus is that it was dog shit. I don't actually know. I never played it. But the game now is I think technically a remake of it.
So I played it a little bit like on console, I think a little bit right after
this turned
it
in
came
from
out.
Minecraft to just like crafting survival games.
I mean, yeah. We're still around there. But like we're
it's
still
comparing
talking
and
about
contrasting.
we're still talking about Minecraft take 7 Days to Die for example. It's a game that got updates and it looks graphically better. You know what I mean? And they did change shit, and so it's just like, why can't other games do what Minecraft is doing? And you know, like why do we have to get a 2? You know, why do I have to pay? Why do I have to pay another $70 for?
Well, this is what
it just to
happens
look
when
better.
this is what happens when an indie dev team gets picked up by a big company.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like the indie dev team being Mojang, right?
Yeah.
Mojang Studios, Notch, and Microsoft bought it, and now it's still the same engine, it's still the same game, but it's getting financial backing of Microsoft,
yeah.
so it's getting more content.
Oh yeah.
This is like, and for me, an ideal world for indie developers. You know what I mean? Getting picked up by a decent AAA company.
yeah.
You know
No,
what I
and
mean?
I feel like people probably gave him shit for selling it. You know what I mean? They're
Oh,
like,
I'm sure.
oh,
I'm
you
sure.
sold out to like whatever. It's like, well, I still own. I'm sure he still owns a bit of it too.
Oh, I'm
and
sure he
like,
does, too.
and also think of it like you as an indie developer, and you're like what you just said. You're getting financial backing from one of the biggest fucking companies and shit. Like, of course, and they're going to help you put it on every console. They're going to help give you more money and make it better. They're going to, take care of it. You still have creative license and control and shit like that. Like, so, like, Microsoft is going to help him make more money.
He does not.
Oh, he doesn't own it at all? I'm sure
Yeah,
they gave
he
him a
has
fuck ton of money, though.
2.5 billion is what they gave him.
Yeah. I'm sure he doesn't have any, like, sort of royalty type stuff to it or whatever.
He sold Minecraft and all its intellectual property, including the game itself, to Microsoft in 2014 for $2.5 billion.
That's ridiculous.
It's a big game, man.
I mean, hey, man.
I mean, I'm sure it's one of those things where like he got a little bit older, he had kids, and he's ready to not make,
Well,
be a game dev anymore.
well,
so.
I wouldn't even say that. Not even like the whole game dev thing. It's just like he got older, he had children, and he got offered $2.5 not million
billion
dollars.
That's enough to set. That's enough to set anybody up for life, dude.
Yeah, like you're good because the thing is, you could take $1 million of that and fucking
invest it
in something,
and
then
you'll be fine for the rest of your life.
You could you have 2.5 billion. You could take 5 million of that and still invest it and be perfectly okay. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing is like yeah, you can call him a sellout. You can call him what. The thing is like he made a financial choice for him and himself. And we still got the game that we know and love. So, like, who's really losing? Nobody. It's like,
it's a win-win for
I don't know that there's
absolutely
even
everybody.
I don't know that there's a single bad update for Minecraft. I don't know that anybody's been like, this update sucks, or like, there's nothing going on in Minecraft, shit like that.
Those people that are bitching about it are still playing it. Still gonna play it. So shut your hole.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's not a loser here. If he was done, he was done. $2.5 billion. Fuck,
Well,
dude.
Yeah. Even if he
I'd
wasn't
sell my
done.
dog. I'd sell my dog right now for $2.5 billion. And I love Benny.
Yeah. I'd sell my life.
$2.5 billion, dude. It's like, I mean, who would really say no to that? Like, genuinely, who would say no to that?
Yeah, like I said, there's not a single.
When Bill Gates just has that fuck you money, bro. He's like $2.5 billion for Minecraft. Sure.
Yeah, no, there's not a single loss in that transaction. You know what I mean? Everybody won.
We still have Minecraft. We have Minecraft. What? 11 years after he sold it.
Hey,
buddy. Yeah, we have Minecraft 11 years after he sold it, and it's gotten much, much better since after he sold it. It's become more accessible to everybody since he sold it. You know, so like, I don't really think there's just not a loss here. You know what I mean?
There's not a loss at all. So if you're bitching about not selling it, get over yourself. You're selfish.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just like when people want to like focus on themselves instead of something like, yeah, it's his creative baby, right? I understand that. It's like his game, blah, 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 blah. At the same time, it feels like he's done. He's burnt out on it. He doesn't want to do it anymore.
Like I said,
let him fucking sell the goddamn game.
Like I said, even if he's not done, like you get offered that amount of money. That's literally a life. Because like he already made a fuck ton of money off of Minecraft itself.
I was gonna say he had to have made a ton of money off of it.
But the thing is too, you get offered that amount of money because like he already probably had a life. I mean, at least from our standards of being two broke dudes, that's a new sitcom. It just two.
I'll sell it to ABC Family right now.
Yeah, you did it. Two broke girls, two broke chicks, or whatever.
I think it is just two broke girls.
Like he already made a life-changing amount of money, like creating Minecraft. Now he's not like money. It's not only going to change his life, but his children's life, and honestly, if he played his cards right, his children's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, genuinely.
Like if that's that amount of money you can. So it's like that's my thing with like artists and shit like that. Like I understand like certain points of like selling out and stuff, and you got to do it for the art. You got to. It's like I get it. I do because like
has a child,
but like. There's a point where you need to make the best decision that's going to benefit you and your family, or even if it is just you, you know, because even if it was just a single fucking dude, take the $2.5 billion and hell, make a new game, make another game,
and then sell it.
Because the thing is, he created that game, this life-changing game that's still around like 15 years later or whatever, however long it's been, that like billions of people around the world play this game. I'm sure he could create another one that will do
it. Well, it could be one of those situations where he's like, I did it once, who's to say I'm going to do it again? It's one of those it's one of those game developer things where like, I made this hit game, can I remake that magic?
Like a one-hit wonder kind
of
thing.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things, I think, because like, I mean, it might not be one of those things. You just like, I made Minecraft and I was fine with just making Minecraft and I sold it. But like, I know there are some like indie devs like Hello Games who made No Man's Sky. They were talking about making another game. I don't know what it is. I've only heard that they were thinking about making another game, but like, as bad as No Man's Sky did on launch, I think it's a little trepidatious of them. You know what I mean? They're feeling trepidatious about it because, you know, it was such an uncomfortable time for them.
Yeah, that game did not do well when it first came out.
It's a phenomenal game now, though.
I don't know, but yeah.
There's another survival crafting game, No Man's Sky.
But yeah, no, because like if somebody were to approach us or like approach me,
sell your channel for $2.5 billion.
I'd be like,
what are you saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
Absolutely.
Because what I'll do, I'll just create another channel. I'll just create a different one.
Make another channel.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. I love Sweet Nostalgia, and it's been a baby of mine since 2017. You know, and it's something that I've always wanted. Because that's the thing. I created Sweet Nostalgia because like I wanted to create this nice, cool channel to go talk about stuff that I grew up with and to share it and to share the experiences with you, the people watching at home, on the toilet, wherever you are. And you know, And I'm doing that. I did that. And the thing is, too, if I did that well enough to the point where somebody's offering me money to buy it, obviously I did a damn bang-up job for it to do well enough for somebody to be willing to buy the fucking thing.
Well, what if their stipulation is that, hey, we're going to buy your channel for such and such money, but we still need you on the channel. And you cannot make another channel.
At that point, they'll still have to pay me.
Well, yeah, they probably.
Then yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? Because if you're going to give me a huge lump sum to buy it and then still pay me to do it, yeah, I still get to be a part of my child that I created. And then I got more money because I got somebody else backing it up and doing whatever the hell else with it. And then who's to say I don't pull a Smosh and just buy it back later? You know what I mean?
Well, Smosh's situation was a bit different.
Well, it's a situation of like, you know, like they weren't making money or weren't making that much money or whatever the hell was going on. Sell it to Good Mythical Morning, somebody that had like that, you know. I'm gonna be real.
No,
Rhett and Link are
Smosh
probably
got bought out by a company called Defy, and then Defy went bankrupt, and then Rhett and Link bought it.
Yeah, I mean, still the same thing.
And then they were like, Rhett and Link was like, we only bought it so they would have a place to make their content because we love those dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they sold it back to Ian and Anthony.
But that's why I'm still saying though. They had to got bought out probably because of some sort of financial thing, you know. And then, you know, and then they bought it back once they had the money to, you know, buy it back or whatever. And, you know, that's the thing. So yeah, if I got offered a fuck ton of money to sell Sweet Nostalgia, but like, and especially still be a part of it, yeah, sure, whatever, you know. But like, unless they started going a creative like direction that I didn't, you know, agree with, you know what I mean, I would make sure that it's like within like some sort of realm that if they go against, because like I would definitely make like, you know, this is never gonna happen, but you know, hypothetically, I would make a stipulation to where, like, you know, they have to at least follow this sort of guideline of, you know, if they want me to still be involved, they have to stay within this realm of content. You know, if they started getting like weird or some other stupid shit, you know, then that's when I'll be like, yeah, nope, I'm gone. You know, because like if they started getting like super political or something like that, you know, which, you know, as a nostalgia channel can't get really political. I guess we can talk about, you know, it's 9/11 an inside job.
Used to be.
How politics
Bush
used to
did
be.
9/11.
Yeah. We I mean, hey, they said never forget.
Favorite president, right off the dome. Who's your favorite president?
I don't know.
Cool.
Couldn't give you one.
Cool.
Probably Kennedy because of the way he talks.
Really?
I just like the way he talks.
It's a pretty popular answer, actually.
I like his voice. It's funny.
Okay. Like Marilyn Monroe.
Huh?
Said you like Marilyn Monroe, bro.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. My brain can't think of anything funny. I'm too sick. I just pop my ears and I can hear everything now. Everything sounds so much different inside these headphones now because I pop my ears. But yeah, back to doing the long way back over there to Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the Notch really knocked it out of the park with that game. It's such a I don't know.
It's a banger, dude.
Yeah, I don't. And like you said, it's a game that is like stood the test of time. You know what I mean? And I think is going to continue to stand the test of time. It's such a game, like, and it's just a proof to other game developers that you don't have to do crazy shit to make just this banger game that's going to sell billions.
Surprisingly, you make a simple game, it'll find an audience. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, because I mean, you have all these games that like these you know, and this is not like
take phone games for instance. You know how many dumb freaking phone games there are, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, so many, and they get these huge followings. Or like those games, like those gacha games, dude. Your AFK in arenas, your fucking Raid Shadow Legends. You know, they make they make a lot of money.
Like we need people to like do innovative stuff. I'm not taking away from the people that like make innovative stuff, but you can do both. You can create a simple game and
just
also
be wild with it.
Make an innovative game at the same time. Or you can make a very simple game, just do a cool, since you're saving resources and other stuff, you can then put, that money into like this weird innovative mechanic that you have or something like that. You know what I mean?
You know what I want to see? I want to see more games with the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, just having like a character like remember and hate you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like stuff like that. It starts to get very.
Well, there's patents.
That's like patents, but I'm sure like they come up with
like original ideas for video games and stuff like that. They come up with huge patents for them that last decades.
Yeah.
Like the Nemesis system specifically isn't off of its patent until like 2035 or some shit like that.
Jesus. Because like games like that are very like binary. You know what I mean? It's either you're a good guy, bad guy. Or whatever, Renegon or fucking whatever.
Renegon?
What am I thinking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm thinking of a game that has that's like a thing.
Oh, the Mass Effect?
Yeah, Mass Effect. Paragon,
Renegade.
And Renegade, yeah.
Yeah.
I just got those mixed up.
Yeah, but that at least gives you a little bit of agency. You know what I mean? Like you can be a good guy or a bad guy or somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Obviously, like with creating a game, like it's kind of hard to, because then you can only have so many branching paths and shit. You know what I mean? Before it just gets very
tell that to Detroit.
Very crazy.
So many different ways to finish one chapter.
Yeah. Well, because like,
hey, speaking of which, that's on PS Plus.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I own it. I have it on Steam.
Oh yeah, for people who don't know, I did just buy a PlayStation recently.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna play. You guys have some old PlayStation games you'd like to see us play. We already want to play the Jack and Dexter games. Probably play Ratchet and Clank for you all out there that like that. Sly Cooper.
Oof.
I'm excited for Jack and Dexter. I fucking love Jack and Dexter so much. But yeah, back to Minecraft and everything. I don't know. Minecraft it just hit all the right notes. It's simple, it's easy, but it also can be complicated. It can be hard. It did all the things. Like it's there for every single style of player. You know what I mean? The people that want the hardcore survival / just be creative and create shit, or there's not really much lore or anything like that. So you don't really get a linear thing or anything. That means not linear by any means, because like you create the experience.
Yeah, but that's where games like Minecraft Dungeons comes in, and like Minecraft Legends.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about the side games, did we?
No, but like speaking of lore, Minecraft like Dungeons adds a ton of lore.
Didn't Minecraft Story get like shut down or taken off the stores or something like that? Didn't something happen with Minecraft Story mode?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure there's like a big like thing that happened to that game. I remember something like big about that game. It's fucking Patton Oswalt in it, which is wild, playing the main character, which is weird.
Oh,
yeah, didn't it get like So you saying "oh" makes me believe that I'm correct, that something was bad about that game.
No, nothing bad about the game.
Did it get taken off?
Yeah. Minecraft Story Mode was discontinued and removed from digital stores due to the closure of Telltale Games in 2018.
Oh, that's it?
Mm-hmm. The game's license also expired. Further contribution to its removal. While physical copies of the game may still exist, the servers for the game were shut down, meaning new downloads.
Oh.
I did not know Telltale Games closed. That's a big bummer.
Cow bummer, dude.
I really enjoyed Telltale Games.
We just finished at Telltale Games. We just finished, you guys haven't seen the finished product of it yet, but we did finish Walking Dead, and those are coming out. But yeah, I didn't know that Telltale's closed either. But I knew that game got taken off or something. I couldn't remember why. I thought it was like some controversial thing. I couldn't remember.
Doesn't seem like it.
But yeah, it was such a weird game. That was something that like I didn't really like. It was a Telltale's game. It was just in the Minecraft world, but I never really played it, nor did I really like care to. But the Minecraft dungeons though, that's something that I'm definitely very interested in playing. It looks like a very fun, like not even necessarily that it's like Minecraft. Like I enjoy Minecraft, and like the world that it's in, but like just the type of game it is. Looks very fun. We're going to have to play Minecraft like on the channel. Do something. Do another live stream of it. Like what we did on our fucking like 20, 30 minute Minecraft stint that we did on New Year's to try to build a firework thing to like launch fireworks and shit. So stupid.
I'm so confused why it's saying Telltale Games is closed, but The Wolf Among Us 2 is still happening and supposed to release in 2025.
Is it still being made by Telltale?
Telltale's decided to switch from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5, which caused a delay but was deemed worth the effort by the team. As far as I know, it's still Telltale's. So,
well, maybe they didn't close. Maybe it was just the licensing expired. You have a fly on your hat. I think it's off now, but
piss off.
But yeah, Minecraft.
No, yeah, we really should play Minecraft on the channel.
Minecraft, good, good time, fun time. Trying to think of, like at that point, like I hyped myself up for the podcast because, like I said, I'm sick as fuck, and
Yeah,
now I'm
sick.
Huh?
Yeah, it's very sick.
And now that hype is starting to die down, and that bit of coffee that I drank, like a little bit of coffee that I drank, didn't do shit.
Oh, we can go ahead and close it out.
I was trying to think of anything else to add on to that.
I don't think so. I mean, basically, Minecraft is a staple. It's not going to go anywhere. It's a great game. If you never played it, give it a shot. There's a little something for everybody. They even have a modding scene now, like even on console.
Mod.
There's
console
mods
too?
on console. Oh yeah.
Is it like?
I mean, it's not free. There's a pass you can buy.
Oh,
for
really?
like a couple bucks a month. They give you a ton of free mods that you can download. So everybody who's played Terraria, like the cutting down a tree, it just cuts the whole tree down. There's a mod called Tree Capitator in Minecraft now. You cut one block of the tree, cuts the whole damn thing down. Pretty sick.
That is nice. Games that do that, I enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a mod on Minecraft that actually adds like animal variety. So like you can find giraffes in the Sahara, elephants in the Sahara. You can find all kinds of shit in the desert and stuff. There's a mod on top of that mod where you can turn fucking Minecraft into basically a Pokemon game.
Yeah, I played like a server / mod thing or whatever, where it was like a Fallout one. It was pretty cool. Like a Fallout Minecraft. Like I think it was like an adventure mode. It wasn't like
probably. They did away with adventure mode actually.
Yeah, the adventure mode is cool because it's like you can't destroy anything. Like it's legit. Like people can build games out of it. Like I was trying to do and shit. And so whenever people do that, it's like it's cool. It's cool to see what people can create doing that. And I like games that you can create other games out of it. You know what I mean? I feel like it brings a community together, and you
try
can
RPG Maker then, man. You'll love that shit.
Yeah, I know. Is it that game's free, right?
I think so.
Like it's on Steam. No, I can't do that because it will.
I'll look it up for you.
Well, I can do this and nobody will see it. We'll look it up real quick.
Nope,
not free. but it's not expensive either. Well, nope, never mind. That one, it is expensive. I lied.
It is a very expensive game, actually.
$80. I mean, granted, you are creating a whole ass game, so, you know. Because, I mean, hell, you could create this game and then sell it and make your money back. Or more. But I don't know if I'm that creative. But I'll try it. Whenever I have $80 sitting around. But yeah, I guess we will start to kind of like round it out because my brain, even though we're only an hour and a half into this, I am extremely. I don't know if I'd say extremely sick, but I'm pretty fucking sick. I'll tell you that. And my brain is not computing anymore. But something that we didn't say at the top of it. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. But the thing I wanted to say, Linktree in the bio, I urge you guys to go to it. Has a bunch of cool stuff in there. I mean, it has one, not only does it have all the links to all of our social medias and stuff like that, but it does have 2 links to some cool stuff that you guys can get through us. You can get 10 free meals through HelloFresh. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, basically it's this, excuse me, it's a place that will send you 10 free meals that have these boxes that will each have
10 of them.
Have all the fresh raw ingredients to create these meals that you can cater to your diet, whether that be vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, meatitarian, whatever the hell it is that you are. You might get some duck in there. I don't know. I don't think I ever saw duck in there. But cater to however you eat. They're, outside of like the 10 free meals, it's super cheap. Great thing. It's a little monthly service. I highly recommend it. I used to do it all the time. I loved it. Gets you back in the kitchen, you know what I mean? Makes you feel like a real chef a little bit. And, it's just cool. If anything, it's just pretty sick. Getting back in you do feel like a nice cool chef because it gives you a little card that teaches you step by step on how to cook it. Even whenever you start getting some of them, they'll even send you like you can pick a free dessert. Sometimes they'll send you like
Ooh, now you're talking.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They'll send you a cheesecake or something. It's sick. But while you're eating, you gotta watch something as well. We playing Blops. Is that Black Ops?
Black Ops.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Blops. Hey. Yeah, no, I'll play Blops with you. But while you're eating, you gotta watch something. So alongside that, another link that we have in there to help you guys out is a 30-day free trial of Hulu. So if you don't have Hulu or anything like that, and you ever want to watch one of the new Hulu shows, definitely recommend getting that. There's a lot of good shows on Hulu right now. We've been using the hell out of it, watching a lot of good shows and shit. There's this one about that Natalia girl, that little Ukrainian girl with like the dwarfism and shit. They're sitting there tricking her, thinking that she was like older than what she was or younger than what she was. And it's a good story. It's a really good story. It's real sad. The people are from Indiana actually, which is crazy to think about. But
I was watching Supernatural recently, and you'd never believe how many episodes are in Indiana.
Oh yeah, I forgot that show was in Indiana.
Loads.
There's a lot of big name people in Indiana, like from Indiana. Like Adam Driver's from Indiana. Fucking
That's pretty cool.
Michael Jackson's from Indiana.
Rob Lowe is from Indiana. It's from Anderson, actually.
What the fuck is his name? The actor that he's not from Indiana. His wife is, and they're currently living in Indiana. But I think like in Carmel or something like that. But the guy that played Mark Zuckerberg in the Facebook movie, the guy that played not Tallahassee or whatever in Zombieland.
Isn't his name like Jesse Eisenberg?
Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah.
Brendan Fraser's from Indiana.
Really? Annie says Indiana people are weird. Hey, you're not too far from us there, Annie.
It's better than being crime.
Yeah. an Illinoisan. What are you guys even called?
Illinoisy as fuck.
Yeah, noisy ass motherfuckers. We're Hoosiers. You want
Hell yeah.
You want to fuck with a Hoosier? I'm a Hoosier fan.
I'm a Hoosier fan. I'm a Hoosier man.
And can't drive. That's everywhere. I'm gonna be real.
We can drive.
Everybody outside of your state can't. Everybody outside of your town can't drive. That's just a thing. You know what I mean?
True science fact.
No matter where you are or where you're from. So by that metric and by that realization, all of us can't drive.
I can drive.
I can drive. I'm a pretty good driver.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for her to tell us what she's called. Yeah, what are Illinois, Chicago, wherever the fuck you're from? What are you called? What are you?
This is the same lady that said Gary, Indiana's not that bad.
Yeah, that's wild. Literally one of the highest fucking crime rates in all of Indiana. Highest crime rate is around this part of the woods, you know what I mean? Midwest.
We like to do crime.
Oh, I have no idea. See, yeah, you don't even know what you guys are fucking called coming at it saying that Indiana people are weird. It's not.
What if it makes us weird for knowing what we were called?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But Annie saying that it's not. Literally, statistically, it is, though. And the thing is, you have to have it happen for it to be a statistic. It has to be a fact for it to be a statistic.
You spend a couple weeks in Gary and see if you don't become a statistic.
Yeah. You're gonna become some sort of statistic. Rather that be it does.
It does make us weird. Fair enough.
You know us in
Are you saying that because you didn't know that we were Hoosier?
You know us in Kentucky have the same state bird.
Cardinal?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Maybe it is weird that I know so much shit about Indiana. Why do I know the state
it's your
bird?
state. It's your state. You know what I mean? So it's
Dude, I can guarantee you there's not a kid younger than 20 that state bird.
If you have
Let
to,
alone
if
what
you have
they
to
call
give
it.
a name to something, you know it's weird.
I think every state has a name for itself, right?
I think she's just saying in general. If you have to give a name to something, you know it's weird. Well, I know that you're.
Well, then everything is weird because you were given a name.
No. Yeah, you yourself is weird. Yeah. By that logic. No, but it's not. Yeah, it's not like you just know your state, and it's not like I bleed Hoosier blood. You know, I just.
Wait, no, you didn't know we were called Hoosiers or not? Probably because you didn't know we were called Hoosiers. Or are you saying no, it's not the state bird? Because that's wrong. It's definitely a cardinal.
Yeah.
We have a weird state flag. You know that?
Oh, like the torch with the stars around it and shit like that.
Super weird.
Yeah, I have a story about that. After we get off here, saw somebody with a tattoo of that across all big, all on the stomach.
Nobody likes Indiana that much.
Yeah,
unless you're just a big fan of Jeff Gordon.
Like, this is my thing. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and full bullshit. And I know it's like a thing to say that Indiana has nothing. Indiana does have some shit. You know what I mean? That
Explain to me the sport of NASCAR.
Texas didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Texas didn't have a people's name. Texas doesn't have a people's name. Okay.
Texans.
But I think they're called Texans, though,
Yeah,
right?
Texans.
I mean, that's the name of the football team. I know that.
Yeah, but, and I don't know if it's like a dedicated saying. Shit's weird. But yeah, but they're called Texans.
The shit is weird. I fully agree with that. The shit is weird.
Where did Hoosier come from?
Yeah, that's a good thing to look up, actually. What is a Hoosier?
But yeah, no, Texans didn't. Yeah, they're called Texans. You're reporting somebody? Anna just reported somebody on Overwatch.
Hoosier is a nickname for residents of Indiana. While the exact origin of the term is uncertain. Okay, I don't need anything else.
I got one of them Vicks. Fuck it, for the people at home. Like I said, I'm very sick, so I have one of those Vicks nose things, and boy, I can fucking smell sounds, dude. But yeah, I'm sure every state has a name for their people. New Yorkers, you know?
People who live in Illinois are called Illinoisans.
Illinoisans. See, yeah, that was close.
They can also be referred to as Illinoisians, Illinoisans, or Chicagoans.
Chicagoans. That's
Chicago.
wild.
Other less common nicknames include Sandhillers, Egyptians, and Suckers. That's wild.
That's wild. That's borderline. That's getting close.
That's real tough.
Search up another one. Search Iowa. What are Iowa people called? Iowans.
People who live in Iowa are called Iowans.
Iowa.
They are also sometimes referred to as Hawkeyes.
Okay,
the name Iowan comes from the state's name, which is derived from the Iowa tribe. The nickname Hawkeye is associated with the state's history and is believed to be connected to Chief Black Hawk, a Sauk leader. So a lot of indigenous connection there. Why can't we be that cool?
Yeah, see, at least that's
the
cool.
origin of our name. Hoosiers is like, we don't know. We just like to be called that. I guess.
Really just, this is us.
We get Iowa gets Iowans or Hawkeyes.
Well, I mean, you got to think Iowa is like what people try to say that Indiana is. You know what I mean? Just nothing but corn. You know what I mean? Like when Indiana has some stuff. You know what I mean? Now Iowa though,
people from Arkansas are called Arkansans.
Arkansans.
However, some residents also use the term Arkansasiers. And historically, Arkansians was also used according to state historians, while Arkansan is the most common and officially recognized demonym. The other terms reflect more a nuanced history and preference among other residents. Like everybody, so far, every other state has like this is super sick backstory, and they're like, yeah, Indiana goes by Hoosiers, and they don't know why, and neither do we.
It had to have been like the founder of Indiana or something like that. You know what I mean? I will say too, like it seems like every other state that we
Washingtonians.
It seems like every other state
or toners. That's actually cool.
It seems like every other state though that we've been finding is that they just go off of their state name.
Yeah, mostly.
And
Indiana. What are we calling ourselves? The Indians?
Yeah. While we're Hoosiers. So it's like, well, at least we have an actual name. You know what I mean? It's not just like Indianians. How fucking stupid that sounds. And if we were called the Indians, would just get
people from Kentucky are most commonly called Kentuckians.
Yeah, Kentuckians. It's just
they can be referred to as Kentuckers or Kentuckyites.
Kentucky, that's stupid. Kentuckers
is kind of cool.
That's cutting it close.
No, it's not. You're just trying to correlate it.
Hey, man, you got a racist ass state like that, and you put a hard ER at the end of it. Yeah, I guess a little close. All I know is we call them sister fuckers. That's what I call them. Yep.
Found it. Alabamian. Or Alabaman.
Yeah, Alabamians or some shit.
Alaska is Alaskan, period. American Samoa, or Hawaii, basically, is just, they call themselves American Samoans.
I thought it was Hawaiians.
Arizonian, Arkansas, Arkansan, There's actually a few more. Arkansasier is still. Californian. Archaic terms for Californians is prune or picker.
Why did
Californiano?
Californiano.
Coloradan, or Coloradoan. Connecticutter.
wild. That's wild.
Kinetic cutter or a nutmegger?
Nutmegger. Why do all these have some hard ERs at the end of it? You know what I mean?
Delaware, Delawareans, the Blue Hens chickens or muskrats? What?
Hell yeah. Hawaiians is white people who moved to Hawaii. Fair enough.
Yeah. Georgia, Georgian. Also buzzard, cracker, goober, or grabber. Or goober grabber. Move.
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Oh, goober grabber.
But I'm a good old
If you're
Google
from
grabber.
Guam,
Guamian?
if you're from Guam, you're called a Guamanian or Guamanian.
Guamanian. Guamano.
Idaho, Idahoan.
Idahoan. I be hoeing.
Illinoisian, all kinds of Flatlander. Christ. Yeah, former. So like some other like names, unofficial names for people from Indiana is Indianan
That's so stupid.
or Indianian.
Indianian.
Kansas, Kansan,
Kansas.
grasshopper,
Yeah,
jayhawker, or sunflower.
grasshopper. Listen here, you grasshopper.
Louisiana, Louisianian.
This is stupid. Go up.
Maine, Maine,
Yeah, I was just about to say go
Mainer.
up there. Mainer. I like that one. I was about to
or Downeaster, or Maniac,
say, I was about to say go up there. Go like the tri-state type.
Maryland, Marylander,
Marylander.
Massachusetts, Massachusettsan, or Massachusettsan.
That's weird. That's too much.
Also, Bay Stater,
Bay State.
Massachusetts, a masshole. It's a
Masshole.
derogatory term.
Listen here, mass.
Michigan, Michiganian,
Michigan.
Michigander.
Let Michigander at them
youper.
titties. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Minnesota, Minnesotan, or a
Minnesota.
mini.
Oh, I'm just a mini.
Okay. Mississippi, Mississippian, nothing else. Missouri, Missourian,
Missourian.
Missouran. Montana, Montanan. Nebraska, Nebraskan. Corn huskers
What's
or bug eaters?
what's
That's
North-
crazy.
Bug eater. What's North Dakota?
Let's see. North Dakota, North Dakotan.
North Dakota.
In Spanish, it's North Dakotan. Or
North Dakota?
North Dakotans. I can't say that. Ohio, Ohioans, or Buckeyes. Makes
I
sense.
would just call them lovers. Stupid. Don't worry. I'll do the
South Carolina,
South Carolina.
Sandlapper.
Now that sounds racist.
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Volunteer.
What? Fucking really? Volunteer? Because like you volunteer to live in that state.
Butternut is another one for Tennessee.
Butternut?
Texas, yeah, Texan, Texian, Tejano,
I don't know. Yeah, Texan. So I was like, I know that they're called
Utah,
something.
Utah,
Utah.
Utahian,
I need some
Utahan.
Utahns for my fucking salad, dude.
Vermont, Vermonter or Woodchuck.
Vermonter.
Let's see, West Virginia, Mountaineer. Wisconsin, they call them the Badgers, the Cheeseheads. Okay. The Sconies. Wyoming, Wyomies.
South
These are
Carolina.
fun.
He said, Garrett, because it didn't show up on the thing. He said South Carolina sounds like another term for beach masturbation.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I mean, can't argue with it.
That was a fun little segment.
That was. I liked that. I did actually like that because I just realized how fucking stupid all the names are for other states. And how just how stupid is the fact
Cornhuskers.
that we have our name and we're the only fucking state that doesn't know why we're named that.
Yeah. Pretty wild. Ohio Buckeyes, though, is because they have that candy called the Buckeye, which is literally just a ball of peanut butter covered in chocolate.
So good. Love
Buckeyes
Buckeyes.
are a phenomenal, dude.
Love Buckeyes. They're fucking awesome. At Needler's here, you can like go get a whole giant tub of them. It's fucking awesome. I love it. We got a
right.
carrot cake last night. It fucking
Carrot cake.
fucking sucks. The shittiest carrot cake I've ever had. But yeah, no, go hit all those links in the link tree. They're also for the people that are into making music or make art or anything of the such. There's a submit form for you guys to submit your music and your art to us for us to showcase it and promote it here on the channel. We like to build a community, and we want to build like a bigger community creatively.
Speaking of bigger communities and making bigger communities, go check out the Press Start Game Club.
Yep, that is the official Sweet Nostalgia, public Discord for you guys to join. James put a lot of work and effort into doing that.
I even programmed bots for it.
You did that. You did a bunch of stuff. So
go come pad my stats and make me feel better about myself.
Yeah, he's affirmation whore is what he is. He likes that affirmation.
And it's so bad, man. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
I feel that. I need reassurance. You know what I mean?
You need reassurance. I need affirmation.
But I'm just you're like, tell me you love me, and I'm like, are you sure you love me? That's
dude. CC got this sick ass Ultra Ball.
That's cool.
And it came with a bay leaf and a Totodile.
Oh, I like Totodile.
Totodile's my favorite Pokemon ever.
Is that like actual round ball? Like,
yeah.
Is it a ball? It doesn't have the flat spots on it and shit.
How many times do I have to say yes? Yes.
Well, I'm just making sure, man. What did I just talk about? Reassurance.
It has a clip on it too. You can hang it on your pocket and shit.
Hell yeah. Because I always hated those
cosplays with Ash Ketchum.
I always hated those Pokeballs that they would make, and it would just be flat on the bottom.
Call me Fat Ketchum.
Yes, sir. Gotta eat them all.
Okay, bro, I'm not roasting a Pokemon. Chill out.
No, but I bought Dylan this Dragon Ball for Christmas back in 2017. 20,
yeah,
or something.
yeah, but you would understand that it's flat, so you can put it on something.
Give me
if it's
a fucking pillow or something like that, a stand to put it on. I don't like this flat spot that's down here. I want a ball. Damn it!
So picky.
Yeah,
shut up.
I want it to be a fucking full ball. I don't know. It just the flat side just kind of takes it out for me. I don't know why, but it does. But I know they sell ones that come with but that's the thing too. They sell ones that have
if you want to spend a buku's amount of fucking money on
this fucking thing was a lot of money when I bought it. I bought it Hot Topic. It's just a regular 4-star ball.
It's not even the good one.
It's a good one. That's the main one that they show all the time.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
a
5 one.
I see the 4-star all the time. But
you've never even seen Dragon Ball.
Brother.
I haven't.
You know who fucking Dylan was? Of course I've seen fucking Dragon Ball.
All right, thanks guys for coming out. I don't want to talk about Dragon Ball.
I know more about that fucking show, and I haven't even watched the damn thing all the way. But same thing with Naruto. I know so much about Naruto, and I've never watched the fucking thing.
Love Naruto.
But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Do expect all these videos coming out. Like I said in the last time that we spoke, we just had a moment of shit, and we're just trying to get a backlog again, so that way we can just get caught back up, and that way we can make sure that we're posting every day, every week. You know what I mean? I like to be ahead. I don't like doing this, and because also too I do have a job editing for somebody else as well. Getting paid to do that, so I'm trying to jumble all of it all together. So getting this backlog and getting everything edited together will help make it easier for me to be able to edit our stuff. Granted, it's only one video a week, so for him, but be able just to do all that. His content is that's a good thing. Go check out the Mind Half Full. It's a buddy of ours, Aaron. He's been on an episode with us. He's on has he been on 2?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, he was on Lord of the Rings. He was physically here for the sports episode, and then he was on the Lord of the Rings episode through Discord. But he created his own channel called The Mind Half Full. He just talks about relationship stuff and dives deep into like the mental psyche of men and women and everything in that regard. But I do the editing for him, and with that type of content, it does take a little bit longer to edit versus our stuff. A little bit of a different editing style. So it's just be patient with us while we just get everything set back up, and and thank you all for being patient with us in that, and being patient with all the mishaps and personal things that are happening and everything that's, stopped us, halted us from doing the show a couple times. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out, and we will see you next time we see you.
Sorry, Mormons.
There it is, those fucking Mormons again.